Stained glass color blends. The term stained glass can refer to colored glass as a material or works created from it. The design of a window may be abstract or figurative, often representing flora or landscapes. Stained glass has color variations in each pane. So the larger picture is actually a stained glass, and I've blown up an area, and you can see that the shapes go from a yellowy orange to a red to a dark red in there. Each pane is also surrounded by a black thickness of lead, which holds the glass in place. We are going to create a painting inspired by stained glass. We will use tempera paint to create our glass paintings. This example uses organic shapes. Those are shapes in nature that are not representing anything. They're just kind of those beautiful blobs. This example uses a landscape image. So for your stained glass color blend project, it is in major gray. You're going to lightly draw your shapes in pencil, leaving a small space, about the width of your pinky nail, between the shapes for the black. Each shape needs to have two colors, minimum, that blend together where they meet. Use black tempera to outline the shape. The shape must be dry or the black may bleed into the color plane. So we have some steps for you. Here's the process. Lightly draw your image. Remember, leave those black spaces in between there. When you start blending, this is kind of rough, it needs to be smoothed out. You need to choose where they can meet. They can meet in the middle, they can meet at one end. However you want, it can go back and forth. After the color shapes are dry, you will need to then paint the black in, and that really makes these colors pop. Fill in the center portion first because a wet edge will get all over you. So if you fill in the center first and then work outwards, you'll be a lot more successful. Make sure you clean up the areas where the paper shows through. So like all of these have not been cleaned up yet. But the black will also help finish off your shape. And there's my final. Here's one that Ms. Dornack had started. This one is something to watch out for. This one has way too much black area in there. If they would have done bigger shapes, it would have been a lot more successful. They did a beautiful job blending. Look how well they did it. But there's a little too much black in this one. Compare that to these next couple ones. So again, here is the process for the stained glass color blend project. Let me know if you have any questions.